continuation for high school STEM, and let's jump into it. So continue on 3D modeling from the last video. So before we jump into our practice, I want to mention that there is a history and there is no cost. And I wanted to show you guys how to get there. So let's begin. You type in sketchup.com and let me make myself big right here. Okay. So that you guys can see me. Okay, cool. So once you want to go on to try SketchUp, and basically once you see ready to try, you click on let's get going. Your interest, you want to do engineering other, and then make sure you do. Okay, once last time I told you guys to click on, that's one option. So the difference between this one and the SketchUp Pro is that the SketchUp installed in your PC and downloaded. So think of it as the better option. So once you download it, you should have pinned it to your taskbar, and it should look like this once you open it. That you're ready to go. But this is quicker and easier alternative. As to this one, it's more personal and to the point. So I recommend this. So let's get started with our exercise. So today we're going to focus on making a simple house. I know most of the future want to have your own homes and move out of your mom's house, and so this is your opportunity. You can make your plans here. You can make your thoughts into a reality, which is what you can do with pieces of software. So just to remind you guys that lady that is sitting there, she's there to enter this universe. So the real size of a human being, and this whole area is a representation of her universe, if that makes sense. In other words, this is the floor. That's the sky. Okay. So let's begin by drawing a. So we're gonna do a very simple representation of a house. So if you see here, you click on. Actually, it's there. You click on, and then once it's blue, that means it's aligned, and you have a perfect rectangle. But let's say you're not satisfied with that size. Okay. Here, let me move my screen higher. Let's say you're not satisfied with that. You can always press Control Z, and you'll go back one step and redraw it. So really easy to use. So let's say I wanted it that size. Cool. Let's continue. So as you know from the video, the next step is to pull the hair and make it three-dimensional, which is pretty, right? You have your house right here, and it looks like a perfect square. So let's make some minor adjustments to make you set. So I'm going to click the push and pull option again. You want to pull whichever way you want. You can go left, right, bottom, top, however you want. Satisfied with that. So actually, let's make it a little thinner. Cool. So once you have a rectangular view, you want to go around and see if everything's cool. So okay, so what's a house without a roof? So let's begin with that. There are many different ways of making the roof, but this is my personal way of creating it. So we are going to begin with pressing the and finding the midpoint of your front. Once you go up, as you can see, this blue line represents the z-axis over here. Once it's blue, that means that it is straight. Another way of like your work of that line is blue. So once you're okay with the right height, I'm gonna go there. Then you wanna follow by clicking the corners. Then clicking on that same endpoint onto another corner. A very important thing is to your eraser and erase this. So I am going to show you what we want and what would have happened if we kept that line there. So let's begin with the process. So you choose this view here, and then you press on the push and pull option. Click on that side, and there you go. Beautifully just elongates onto the house. So let me show you guys what it should look like. There you go, nice little house. Let's go back, Control Z, have that line there, and extrude it is you're pushing. Extrude it to where to see what would happen if we had that line. Back to this view, and let's press on that push option, and then try it. It only elongates one side. Here, let me show you. See, so in order to take off more to that line, you can see deleting that line was the best. Do that. You are doing so, and fully core roof now. Right. Once you have a house, you need a chimney, right? Or most houses have chimneys, at least. I know mine doesn't, but for the sake of this, add a chimney. Okay, so also that is open. That is a problem. You don't want a house with the roof being open from one side. So let's close it. Click on the pencil. You want to lock it so that it says endpoint, and then easy. There you go. Lock automatically. You want to click all three sides. As you noticed, I only clicked 3 in order to lock. We have our house. Let's add our chimney. Same concept, but a small change. You want to click on the midpoint. This will be the base of your. So let's. There you go. So let's click a random point on the roof, followed by another point on the roof, right? And want to. Okay, so in order to add a chimney, you want to go to this point of view, facing the front of your house, so that you're along the axis. So you're aligned with the z-axis. You want to draw out your chimney two-dimensionally, if that makes sense. So, as you know, red x-axis and blue represents the z-axis. So once you're gonna have to show up on this side first, and then if you have to push and pull it. Let's do that. First of all, let's zoom out, and let's say I want chimney to be here. Well, it's obviously not going to be that long. Pull it back to the reserve. And you use your eraser to erase these lines that we don't want. This will be the first part 1 video of this house. two is gonna be more in detail. We're gonna add to the house and get more technical with things. So this is a basic representation of the fourth video for high school STEM.